Okay, hello guys. This is the second part of the video of the project breakdown of the song Tragic Theme. In the first video, we went through the third stage of the process, which is one of the logistical processes of making this song. There is no video footage of me in this song, just the commentary, because I don't have a webcam that's compatible with the Apple operating system to be able to use any camera, and my other camera's just died. The webcam that is compatible is dead, so poor camera. Maybe what I could do is record it on my phone. Maybe next time I'll look at doing that. Or eventually getting a webcam. So let's go into it. This is Dennis. You're watching Dennis Tragic Theme, the project breakdown, part 2. Part 2, the first part was done in a program called Fruity Loops, which is done. Fruity Loops is only available on Windows. So now I am in the Mac. It's a crazy workflow, I know. So this is Tragic Theme. It's pretty simple. There's only 11 layers in this project. First we will go into the drums. We'll talk about the drums first. So what we've got here is we've got a steady automation going in. Hopefully you can hear that. And that's just a simple automation. All the drums has been put as one file, so it gives it more of a live sound effect, but also it saves on hard drive space as well. It's great to do it like this, but you ensure more balanced. So you've got that pulsating kick drum. I don't know if you can hear that. Okay, so this is more of the same. And then we'll go to the last part of the drums, which is this is what it sounds like in Cubase at the end. The volume of the drums is set to -9. I don't know if you can see the mouse in this. I don't know if I forgot. I think I forgot to show mouse. So you're going to see things come up, but you're not going to see my mouse cursor. Possibly. So just check the equalizer, see if there's nothing in the equalizer. There's no inserts on this. This is just the track directly imported from Fruity Loops. And this is the guitar. No inserts, no equalizer change, no plugins. That's set to -9 as well. No inserts there. So these were all just exported from Fruity Loops. I do promise you that other projects will be more interesting than this. But this has got all like if you look here, they've all got and this gradually comes in. Now here, all the guitars and the bass have no inserts because they were all done in Fruity Loops, or all the automations that needed to be done, all the plugins, and all the well, sometimes you have to add things into Cubase as well to make it mix better, but in this case we didn't need to do it. So what you're hearing now is I've soloed all the stuff that came from Fruity Loops. And that just dies like that. There's no inserts for the bass, guitars, or the drums. So I couldn't really remember on the top of my head, but analysing the project. Now, we've also got volume automations here on the audio track, just to fade in. The tracks also fade out at the end. Here. Sorry, this is not very interesting, but if you check the Fruity Loops one, you'll see a deep insight into this. So what we've got here. Now this is the Yamaha keyboard that I recorded. Not with the microphone I'm using for this video, but with a microphone called built by Chord, the model CCU1 USB microphone, and I didn't need to use any pop guard because pop guard is for vocalists. Mind you, I'm not using a pop guard right now. So that's what it sounds like. So this is the dry cosmic sound, and dry, as you know, I've put a de-esser I think on every single channel except that one. So this is just the dry cosmic recording. Then I've layered exactly the same ones 4 times, and this one's got reverb on it. So this one I've added Roomworks, which is So we got Cosmic, we used Roomworks, I used the preset. I think I had to reduce the mix a bit, but I did want it to be quite wet. And I probably adjusted the reverb time and the size, just to give it that. So when you add it to the dry version gives it that more punch, because the dry version is always more punchy, but then the reverb gives it more of that open sound, and you just combine the best of both worlds. And this one I copied twice. I put a de-esser on one of them, the other one doesn't have a de-esser, the right one doesn't have a de-esser. I don't know why it doesn't have a de-esser. Maybe when I was making it I took it out for some reason, but it sounds good. So this is, I think it's to give it the effect that they're both different. One of them has a de-esser, one of them doesn't. But I'll probably put a de-esser, it's just like an effect to give it more stereo width. I recorded the right one. I'm not sure if I put a time delay. No, I didn't put a time delay, but what I think the understanding here is the reason why I put a de-esser on one of them is so one of them would be different. And I think Revelation, I'm not sure. That one's got 16%. That's 16 as well. That's whole. It looks to be the same settings. So even though both Revelations will be performing the same, I used Revelation reverb, which comes as a stock I love to use stock stuff because you don't have to pay for them. And plus, you already pay a lot of money for the software. So it's just really crazy when people start buying, like, oh, I've got to have Sylenth, I've got to have Maximus, I've got to have this, I've got to have that. I'm like, hold a minute, we're Dennis, well, it's not really we, it's I on the moment. But I'm gonna say we because it will be we in the future because I'm quite optimistic. Well, I'm not really, but you know. I've got to say it to. If you say it enough times, you believe it, and then it becomes reality. But I mean, I could explain this plugin, but I don't really adjust it. I just use the hall, and this mix is the main one I focus on. I mean, there's hall, chamber, and studio. I usually choose hall. Sometimes I use chamber or studio. So Revelation was used on both of those. That one was Roomworks. This one is dry. And the left and right is just to create more stereo width. One of them has a DS on it and one of them doesn't. So you can hear the stereo sound inside the ears. So let's listen to it in its full. Well, we'll go to the end. We're just going to show you the end here. Now I can actually play this at the same time, like I actually played this separate, so I could basically pan it. Because I think, oh no, I didn't actually pan it in the end. I think I was planning to, but I didn't. This one is dry. But by the way, these bottom, this cosmic name, that's the name of the preset on the Yamaha PSS keyboard I have. I think it's PSS 570. I'm not sure if that's the model, but it's a very simple keyboard. You can get it for like £20 or £30 or maybe even 50 quid second hand. It's very cheap. But this is the keyboard that makes this sound, and this is the keyboard I wrote the song on. So that's quite simple. Then when you just add these 6 together, and then here I don't automate out the other 4 cosmic keyboards, which is the main chords playing. The main chord playing I had to do, I phase out. So you leave this like little do 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 do, and then I fade it out at the end to finish the song. And that's basically it. I mean, you've got simple reverb, de-esser, the stuff I explained in the Fruity Loops video. The link will be in the description if you haven't seen that video, just to see more of an insight of what went into the song. It is a simple song, as I say. Now what we'll do is we'll go into the song here. You just hear it here. And then you can hear the reverb phase out. I'm not sure if you can hear it on here, but this microphone that I'm using is better quality than the webcam microphone that I use. Excuse me, when I record the Fruity Loops video. But on the Fruity Loops video, you can see my face in the corner of the screen. This one you can't. And you might say, well, why don't you pull it in, Phil? I'm like, well, it means more work for me. Well, anyway, look, in the future, I might get another webcam. Webcams are pretty low on supply at the moment. I'm sure I could buy it online. But I'm kind of old-fashioned. I prefer to buy it from the shop. So anyway, I hope this was educational for you. I don't know if to split this into the second part or the third part. Anyway, that's the project there in Cubase. I'll be doing a third part of Garageband, doing this, showing you the track in Garageband, and that I had to basically because this keyboard here, the Cosmic theme keyboard, is not MIDI recording. It's not MIDI programmed. It's live performance. I'm playing that live. And this is the GarageBand part of the GarageBand part of this project. So very simple, even less tracks, just 5 because we're only recording. So what's going on here then? Let's have a look here. So, oh. Now what you'll notice with what I've done here, now this bit here is actually the same. The first 10 bars. The first 10 bars is actually repeated, and I pull it at the beginning. And the reason why I do that is so I can count. So I can count in when I play. I think. I mean, well, maybe I didn't do that. So this is the project just from Fruity Loops. I exported the Fruity Loops project, and then I'm not sure if I took it from, I mixed in Cubase first and then I pull it into here, or I took it, no, I think I did it in Cubase. I did a mix down, and then I placed it into this project. I placed it. And the bottom one, the bottom project, is literally that. So, so yeah, the bottom one is basically like a measurement track. So I could perform the live keyboard playing to the track, so I could then add it later. So I'll go through this. So this is audio 1. So audio 1 here. So I'm playing it. This is in combination. And then this is dry without the track. On here I did actually add some reverb and some ambience on the sends on the rack inside GarageBand here, which is at the bottom. So if you look to the right, sends, ambience is set to 2, reverb is dead in the middle. You can put too much reverb sometimes if you're not careful. So we've got that. That's pretty interesting. And then we've got, and it just stops. And then I start a separate performance, so I'm not playing the song all the way through, so I'm less likely to make a mistake. Don't know what happened there. Don't know what happened there. Don't know what happened there. terrible. It was terrible. Terrible feedback I got there. I don't know what's happened there. So what we'll do is we'll just create a new audio track for this, and we'll just put it down so we don't get feedback. Okay, so what we'll do. So the microphone will stay on there, so we don't keep getting that horrible reverb, that horrible feedback sound that we heard earlier. And as I demonstrated here, it switches smooth transition. And I think we've used the same reverb settings. Oh no, I won't be able to show you properly, will I? But we've used the same reverb settings there. And then we'll just put that down like that. Let's see how that. And then if we click here, we've got the same reverb settings on every channel. So that's just what I needed to show you anyway. Okay, so that's going to go back to 0, which is where it was before. So we don't get that horrible feedback coming back. So if you use 2 tracks to alternate there. So you've got like 4 layers of tracks there. I think 4 and 5 are actually exactly the same, identical, I think. I think they're identical. I just doubled them because it wasn't loud enough. So I just doubled them there. And then after that I just exported the files. And that's pretty much it in this interesting episode. So anyway, that's to show you the whole entire process from start to finish on this project. The making of Tragic Theme, and then if we take all the mute off, we can hear it doesn't sound so good in here because it's not mixed properly and it's not mastered, and I haven't added the effects. Anyway, I think you get the point at this part. So I've used a little bit of reverb in Garageband on the keyboards, and then I add even more reverb into Cubase, and there's obviously some reverb that's used in Fruity Loops. So you get all the different worlds all mixed together to create this song that wouldn't be possible with just one of the plugins, unless you spend more money on buying more plugins for one program. But this is the easiest way for me. It enables me to separate the process between mixing, mastering, recording, producing. It sets the boundaries between the two, so you're not just doing all of them all congealed together, which you shouldn't do if you want to get a more professional result. So yeah, that's it. So if you do like what you've seen today, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. If you want to check out the original song that's been fully mastered, links will be in the description below, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.